Imagine a game on Roblox with 11 million concurrent active players, and a YouTuber with over 11 million subs that consistently gets hundreds of thousands of views on multiple platforms with thousands of donations every month, who glazes and praises this game on Twitter. You'd probably imagine that this game would be some kind of magnum opus, genre-bending, jaw-dropping experience, right? But in actuality, it's a game where you can farm tomatoes on a farm with one single texture, and then sell those tomatoes to get more tomatoes that you can plant with one single texture. The main marketing point for this game is that your farm grows offline. However, this is just a blatant lie. What actually happens is when you leave the game, Grow Garden sends a data store request to Roblox containing the exact time you left, and then when you rejoin, it checks the current time and changes your garden based off subtracting the current time from your previous time that you left, and then skipping the growing process by how much that time would have took in-game. There is no growing offline. The only reason that's the big text on every single banner for this game is so that when the children come home from kindergarten, they'll have the thought of their garden and Grow Garden growing while they were away in the back of their mind. Now this game is 100% botted its players, but these botted players push the game to the front page and then real people start playing it because guess what? It's popular. I need to play this game because it's popular, and maybe if I keep playing it, I'll be popular one day. No, you won't. You are an insignificant speck of dirt in the Grow Garden slave race. This game alone has done irreparable and irreversible damage to the Roblox community. Don't believe me? Here's some heartbreaking witness testimonies from real victims of Grow Garden.
Grow Garden ruined my entire life and all of my relationships. My brother won't even look at me anymore. It's always just Grow Garden. He's like a zombie.
Ever since I was a little kid, growing a garden has tormented me and my family. It's really hard for me. It has tormented and affected my mental, physical, and emotional state. And every time I log into Roblox and go on the front page, I see it there, taunting me, reminding me of the trauma it induced. Please, I'm literally begging you, never ever lay your hands on this game, ever.
My name's JTG, and this is how Grow Garden ruined my life. So I just opened Roblox. Every single person on my friends list was just playing this game, Grow Garden, so I just pressed join. I saw how it was like. People had pets, people had massive gardens, so I just started off with the carrot, some small, because it was a new game I tried. So like, it was fun to me. I was playing Grow Garden for 2 hours the first time I played it.
So then I just got off. And then the next day,
It was so addicting, I had to play more. I just loved buying plants, planting and selling, so I had to play more and more. And soon I got addicted. I was playing Grow Garden every day.
I spent all my
Roblox on Grow Garden.
It was ruining my life.
It was poisoning my brain.
But in all seriousness, we have to ask ourselves, why is this what is being rewarded? Like, take this game for example, 21. This game has a substantial increase in visuals, audio that's not some copyright-free classical piece, and most importantly, fun, rewarding gameplay that is not pay to win. It is based off of the Resident Evil 7 21 DLC, but it does so much more than just copy it. For example, it adds more trump cards, customization, card skins, stuff like that that takes the original game and adds to it. Most notably, it provides a great incentive to play with your friends. In Grow Garden, you can have up to 5 people, because there's so many phones on the map ready to be loaded. But here's the kicker. When playing with other people, you can steal their fruits for, you guessed it, Robux. Now, maybe you could argue that's a fun little way to add spice to the gameplay, except private servers are free, so there's literally no incentive to ever play this game with other people. Also, having this be for Robux and not for in-game currency is textbook cash grab. And if that's the case, you are literally just growing a virtual garden on Roblox for nobody but yourself to marvel at. And if you think that is a great way to spend your time, I wish you the best in life.
Carrot? Hey, that's my garden!
People are not playing Grow Garden because they love the gameplay, or the sound design, or any aspect of this game that makes it a video game. They are playing it because they are mindless sheep who feel the urgency to play this game because it's popular, and because all their other sheep friends are playing it too. You know this isn't what you really want. Would you be playing this game if you were the only person left on the planet? Are you only playing it for validation? To fill the empty attention void inside of yourself? You know you'd rather be playing a real game on Steam like Portal 2, but no, I had to play Grow Garden because it's popular right now. Remember when people used to play Souls RNG? Not anymore, because they were never playing it for the game. They were playing it because it was popular and they wanted to feel special having something in the video game that lots of people play. In fact, there is no gameplay in Souls RNG. You just auto-roll while wasting your time.
So you want to know the best quick roll settings? I got you. So for auto equip I have 300k plus to get
It's almost like these two games are the exact same thing, except one's the industry plant, and one's the industry plant, but newer. Same thing with Please Donate. People don't play this game because they love Hasm's development and passion, they play it because they want money. People don't follow Hasm for Hasm, they follow him because he's rich off of this game, and they want him to give them some money. If he were to start working on another project, not even 3/4 of the Please Donate families would bat an eye. And this is why we need to stop with the mentality that popularity equals good. Just because a game has a bunch of active people does not mean it deserves any of that recognition or that the developer behind it is talented. This might seem like a bit of a paradox, but this game is only popular because it's popular. Grow Garden was set up from the start to be successful because of the broader player count. I mean, just look at the amount of active players compared to the other stats on the game page, like favorites or like count. Here's a good way to tell if someone really likes something, or only likes it because they feel obligated to do so. Ask them, what do you like about, in this case, Grow Garden? They might respond with, oh, I like it because it's fun. Then you should immediately ask them, what is so fun about it, or what do you enjoy about it? Most of the time, if they only like the thing because they feel obligated to, they will respond with some kind of logical fallacy like circular reasoning or appeal to ignorance. If they do respond with something like, oh, I love the buy-sell game loop, or oh, I love opening up 7 Roblox alt accounts and giving up my info to 50 websites in order to efficiently macro AFK farm for plants, then that person is not worth your time. Now obviously a big part of promotion for any kind of game is content creators who play it or make videos about it.
Oh, I don't give a fuck, I don't care.
But the main influx of videos about Grow Garden are on short form platforms like TikTok and YouTube Shorts.
Roger.
These kids will see a million different shorts about Grow Garden and then will not know any better but to follow the crowd because that's all they've been programmed to do at that age. And then the developers' profit is not only are they getting all these people to make shorts about them, but now they're getting more profit from kids. Not to mention, with the amount of dev products that are in this game on top of the already massive premium payouts they're getting from premium users AFKing waiting for their garden to grow in their game, it's very clear that the developer of Grow Garden is making the game for one sole purpose: money.
Regardless of his intentions to do so, this clearly worked in building Frank's brand. However, this transformative nature would also be the first step in Fallen Chungus' downfall.
While this mindset of popular equals must play is heavily shared between these Grow Garden players, it is definitely not exclusive to them. This same mindset can be applied to many people. For example, the people that pretend to care about a political topic until it becomes irrelevant compared to the new political topic, so they shift their focus to that, completely forgetting what they were caring about a few weeks ago. Or how about those people who let the majority opinion act as propaganda to shift their own beliefs without reason? For example, one of your favorite content creators starts getting hate and someone posts a tweet that gets, let's say, 100k likes, restating this hateful opinion on them. So now, despite you enjoying their content, you have to jump on the hate train because you don't want to be the oddball, do you? Also, this rewarding of non-talent isn't only for games on Roblox or Twitter propaganda. It's also been used to promote some of the biggest streamers in the world who really don't do anything special to deserve the recognition that they do. Some of the main streamers guilty of this are Kaisenat and Aiden Ross.
2x2 hill can't go fast. Bust down Rolly, put it in my ass.
With Aiden Ross promoting his little gambling companies to children and Kaisenat with his homophobic tendencies, they're the perfect streamers to be clipped. Except, most of the time their streams consist of XQC levels sitting in the corner of the screen and letting a YouTube video play. These streamers are only popular because of the constant blood and sweat they put into clip farming and doing the most repostable thing every single day.
I'll drop it out.
broke off like an iPad kid.
Now, of course, like any sensible person seeing these clips, in their big, gigantic genius brain, they think, maybe I should try making clip farm with wordy clips. Or, maybe I should try making worthless, non-talent filled games like Grow Garden because they seem to be getting lots of engagement and popularity. Thus, the spawn of copycats to repeat the same formula until it's rotten and torn out all the possible potential it could have had. A lot could have been done with the concept of Grow Garden, but instead they opted for the laziest, most marketable option, the bare minimum. Plant, sell, repeat. Off the top of my head, I could think of a couple ideas that could have even just slightly spiced up the gameplay. You could add some little mini games here and there that reward you with a special secret plant, or maybe you could have a mole enemy that you had to fight off against that would steal your plants if you didn't, instead of having it be a dev product that other players could use. There's just so much more you could add to this game, and it's so disheartening to see it not become one of, but the most popular game on Roblox, whilst games with a quintillion times the amount of effort get swept under the rug because of games like this, and the millions of clones trying to leech off a fraction of the success. If there's one positive thing I could say about Grow Garden, it's that it has definitely helped me discern how many people I know are actually in the herd of followers who do nothing but play what is popular. Now, as of this point, I've never ever laid my hands upon Grow Garden or merely even touched it. However, I feel like to truly critique a game like this, I will have to sacrifice my pride and give it a little playtest. On an alt, of course. So, without further ado, here is my first ever blind reaction to Grow Garden. Alright, so here I am on Grow Garden Sucks 123. If I just take a look-see at the home page. Oh. Well, we didn't have to scroll that far. Here it is. 4 million likes. Almost 10 billion visits. Okay. Welcome to Grow Garden. Are you ready to grow your very own garden? Buy seeds from the shop when they restock. Plant them, wait for them to grow, and collect the profits. Flex fruits and finds on friends, and have fun. How to plant. Equip your seed you want to plant. Click in your farm on the brown plots to plant. Wait to see if it starts growing. After it's fully grown, it is time to harvest the goods. Remember, your garden literally grows while you're offline. Okay. Let's go. Let's go in with an open mind. Let's see what we have. Lots of emojis in the title, you know, it's a very good sign. Okay, so immediately I got awarded like 15 badges. Ah yes. I'm gonna serve with mango power. Pucka, whatever. I guess I can go live to my Discord friends. I want to do that. Let me turn the volume up so you can hear this. This is what you have to listen to the entire time. There's no other sounds or music. So it gives us like a little, I guess, this is like a surface GUI that like moves. And it tells us to go to this guy. Talk to Tom. Okay. Here are the seeds that need to be restocked. What if I click this? Alright, bro, I know how to. Okay, yeah. So this game is obviously intended for very, very young people who've never like played video games before. Oh yeah, so I need to click on this, and then click on the single textured farm here. Who's this? Georgia? Yeah, no thanks. I can collect. Not your garden. Shovel, destroy plants, yeah. Okay. I can collect. Okay, so the currency is in shekels. This guy's 8 billion shekels, which is not a lot. Oh, here we go. Buy, plant, sell. Oh, would you look at that? I didn't have to walk. But they didn't tell me that. They want you to walk so that they get more premium payouts. Got anything to sell? I want to sell. This is just like box fruits. I want to sell my inventory. Here's 18. This is the entire game. You can just teleport. You don't even have to walk anywhere. This is the game? This is the game. This is what 20 million people are playing. This game. What's in the settings? Audio. I know there's like a B somewhere. I remember there being a B. Also, why is the player limit 5 if there's 6 gardens. So we'll never know. Cosmetics / crafting. Spruce. Oh, I don't get to read. Ah, yes. What the hell is this? I can like the garden? Yeah, no. No one's typing in this game. Like, where's like, you'd think that there'd be some kind of, like, interaction. Where's the rest of the people, actually? They're just sitting in their garden. And where's the bee? Is that like a limited time event? I mean, I don't keep up to date with the Grow Garden, like, lore, but, like, where is this player? Nowhere. Oh, Billy Boomers. So retro, guys. Look at the texture. It's so retro. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah. I think I've had enough of this game. Amazing. Would replay 20 billion times again. Now, I was going to end the video here with my little conclusion summary and outro, but when I was finishing up the editing for this video, I stumbled across the Instagram reel that I think is kind of important to this video.
Grow a Garden is breaking federal law. Yes, the same Roblox game that just beat Fortnite's all-time player record. It sells something called the Forever Pack. It dangles a free reward in front of you, then without any clear warning suddenly forces you to pay to keep going. You never know when the next charge will hit. That's not just sketchy, it's a textbook dark pattern, defined under FTC's 2013 policy statement on deceptive design. It exploits uncertainty and preys on psychological momentum. And when directed at kids, that's a direct violation of federal consumer protection laws.
Now, everything in this video is true. It is against the FTC's 2023 law when you have the player pay Robux for something without telling them the odds of them getting that thing. This is also the definition of an illegal lottery. In order for a lottery to be legal for kids, it has to not have one of these things. For example, you could have a free spin for a chance to win something for no Robux, and that's fine because there's no real consideration. But having all three of these things when you don't specify the odds is at least very manipulative and scummy for children. Now, the real alarming part of this Instagram reel is the comment section. In it, I saw so many people who defended Grow Garden like their life depended on it, but they didn't really defend it. All they did was use the bandwagon fallacy, saying things like, if Pet Simulator did it, why can't Grow Garden? Well, bud. Maybe Pet Simulator and Grow Garden shouldn't do this. Ever think about that? Anyways, I just want to plop that little intermission at the end of the video. Now I'm going to play the rest of the video's outro as intended. Overall, I really think this game is the anvil that brought the candles back, because no matter how hard you try to defend this puny excuse for a game, you cannot deny that this game's popularity should be nowhere near the level it is right now. This game just shows how terrible Roblox is looking, and how easy it is, for lack of a better term, slop is so positively received and rewarded.
On my mama, get this retro slop out of here, bro.
If there's one thing I want you to take away from watching this video, it's please, please, please do something productive with your time. That is not growing a virtual garden on Roblox. Maybe you can make your own Grow Garden game that's actually good, which of course is not a challenging task as it's a very low bar to set. I could recreate this entire game in less than 2 hours, but you know, anything's better than nothing. Again, you always have a choice whether or not you want to play these games, and you should never feel obligated to do so for any reason besides you wanting to play it and experience it yourself. But I think I've made my stance very clear, so I'll wrap things up right here. As always, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Bust down Rolly Avalanche, yeah, my new nigga average. This my first time rapping it, might just suck a dick and shit. Bust down Rolly shit, my pants, my name Kai, got no fence.